Hello Internet. Very quick video for you here today. It's not going to be a repair, it's just more of a information. I just finished with this 3090 Kingpin. Had some issues with the feedback circuit on PEX, which is kind of cool because what's cool about this card is that it has this little device here that if you plug it in the back, in there, like so, display will actually tell you what's wrong with the GPU. It doesn't tell you exactly what's wrong. It just kind of points you in a general direction. In this case, it said PEX was input low, which was not completely accurate. It just kind of pointed me to the direction. So, regardless of that, the card is now working. And this isn't the subject of our video today. The subject of this video is Gigabyte. Yes, our beloved Gigabyte 4090 that the same customer had sent. 2 cards, and as you can see, we have a Gigabyte 4090 signature. Look at this beauty. It's kind of funny why that happens. And the reason for that is there's actually a fuse, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So let's see if the fuse is actually alive. So this fuse is still good. So I don't know, how does this make any sense? Why is this fuse not blown? Probably because of the same reason. This is the exact same board, by the way. It's the exact same Gigabyte, same revision, same everything, except that it's got a hole over there, which was also not repairable. But I'm gonna try and see if I can cut away a section of this and put it over there. But ideally, I wouldn't want to do this kind of repair because it's a weak link, and it doesn't look pretty. And if you were to resell it to somebody, who's gonna buy, a GPU that's got a piece of it cut off and glued onto with epoxy? I mean, come on, it's just not very practical. But I mean, if I were to do it, for somebody personally, like for example, if you bought it this way and you really want to get it fixed, and you intend to keep it and whatnot, then sure. But you got to keep in mind that eventually you're gonna want to sell it, and it's just gonna be a very big turnoff, and you'll have to drop your price significantly to get rid of it. Once the 5090 comes around. So I don't know. I'm gonna look around, see if I can maybe find a better donor for this, so I can just transfer all the chips and the memory chips and the core over to the different board, because it would be a bit more. It's gonna be more of a solid repair than doing this kind of stuff. For myself, I probably would have done it, but for a customer, I want it to be nice and pretty, and given the fact that there's significant amount of damage, there's no way to make it nice and pretty. So I might have to look around, see if maybe the customer is willing to go ahead and buy another PCB, because you can probably buy a PCB for around $100 on eBay. Nowadays, there's one Chinese guy that sells them. So $100 for a PCB, and I'll just do the transfer, and then you end up getting a nice, solid, somewhat crispy board, but at the very least, it's nice and solid. So as opposed to having all this drilled out and cut away, it's just not a good practice. But at the same time, we don't even know if the core is working to begin with. So I don't know. Either way, I'm going to let the customer know, and as for you, the takeaway from this video is I don't know what the rating of these fuses here on Gigabyte. Actually, there's one here that we can still read. Let's see if we can register it. Yeah, it says right there. It says Q. Whatever Q translates to, I don't know. I think it's like 8 amps or 10 amps maybe. And apparently it survived, and somehow there's no short. I don't know. It's just very incredible what Gigabyte does. nowadays. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.